Hello, and welcome back to Senior and Living Today. Today, I want to talk to you about food and food safety. Oftentimes, people are preparing our food that we don't know a lot about them. If you're in a restaurant, you're at a buffet, you're at the potluck, Lord knows where the food that you are eating has come from and how it's been treated. So, I want to talk to you about some things that are in your control. Those things are not really in your control unless the item looks funny and you're like, I'm not eating that. And we've all come across that at a potluck or two, or a picnic or something like that. But what I am talking about is things that you can take care of to keep yourself safe on your own. So I would like to start with if you are a canner, a dehydrator, a smoker of food, if you've been doing that a while, you know how to do it safely. But with the food shortages that we've been having, a lot of people that are not used to canning and dehydrating and saving their food that way, they're not familiar with the ins and outs of how to do it properly. And I would say it's a great thing that you're learning to preserve your food, but please make sure when you're learning that you're learning from someone who really knows their stuff. Do not go to YouTube or your neighbor down the street or someone who said, I did it last week for the first time and it worked. That's not good. You want to go to somebody who's been practicing whatever method that is for quite a while. You don't want to come down with botulism, E. coli, any of those things because you learned from a newbie who who either forgot to tell you a step or didn't know a step to begin with, and you both end up sick 6 months later when you open a jar of something. So, this is a reminder to be careful when you are trying new things, new ways to handle food. The canning and the dehydrating is one thing. But the other thing is, what are you doing with fresh food? A lot of people are saying or thinking they're avoiding getting sick because they've stopped going to the store and they have whatever the grocery store deliver their food. Well, that's fine, but someone has picked out that food. Someone has touched that food with their own hands. If it is fresh food, fruits and vegetables, to get them in your basket. You don't know their situation. You don't know if they were symptomatic for something or asymptomatic. So you want to make sure when you get your food delivered that you wash it and not have the mindset that I didn't go into the grocery store, so I'm less likely to get sick. There's still the potential to get sick. And then for those of us who still go to the store on a regular basis, I've seen people in the grocery and they pick a grape. They think they're entitled to, test the food before they get it home. And so they pick a grape and they eat it and they don't think anything of it. They think, I'm testing it and I'm beating the system. Well, you might not be beating a virus. That's not good. People bring food home from the store and they'll pick up something like an apple and they'll do like this and they'll go, I wiped it off, and they'll eat it. Well, how do you know that before someone got this to your house, picked it out, they sneezed on it and put it right in your basket? Would you feel like it's going to take away their sneeze? That would not do it for me. So I would say, please don't test food in the store. You have got to wash your food. You have got to make sure that there's nothing lingering on it that you don't want to ingest. It's bad enough that there's some of your food has wax on it, some of your food has pesticides on it, some of your food have pests on them. Like, have you ever opened your lettuce or your celery and there's little creepy crawlers in there? There's so many things that could be on your food besides the soil that it grew in. It's a safety measure to please make sure you wash it now more than ever. So it's just a little reminder that just washing our hands is not enough. It's a great place to start, but that's not where it stops. So you want to wash your fruit and you want to wash off your counters or anywhere that you laid it before you prepared it to go into your refrigerator or your storage containers. So I hope this reminder was helpful to you. If I forgot anything, please put it in the comments down below. If you save food, like if you are a canner or a dehydrator or a smoker, put that in the comments below too. I'd like to know who else has found different ways to prepare and save their food. But I thank you for your time. I thank you for your comments. I hope you will like and subscribe this video, and I hope you'll come back again for Senior and Living Today.